And last week with Richard, you did the Virgin Trains Entrepreneurs, where you took trips up and down and advised some up and coming.
And because I'm always on the go, it's always good to like have internet. That's the most standard thing you have: internet, comfortable seats, and a good food service. We took a bunch of like 10 different entrepreneurs who, some of them had businesses, some of them had ideas, some of them was just wanting to be inspired. And I think it was a really good sort of trip up there, went up and back. And was able to sort of inspire the other entrepreneurs that were on the train and hopefully give them ideas to help boost their ideas up.
Okay, and that was all done by Virgin Trains?
Yeah, it was all done by Virgin Trains. East Coast, it was like the East Coast one, yeah.
Yeah, I think I just was on one of their trains up to Scotland, like through Edinburgh and on that side. So
yeah, they're always friendly as well. Like, there's quite a few times, it's like, I just love, and like I say, energies, like the very positive energies when they're coming through of the toilet. Oh, you right, love, like all this, like I buzz off that.
Yeah, he's always had that brand. Like with Virgin Airlines originally, you forget, they always had that kind of fun vibe.
Yeah,
like
fun.
We're not going to be the old stodgy BA. We're going to be like a little cheeky and like fun stuff. That's straight from Richard, really. And when you're talking to these young entrepreneurs, what do you see? What's that clear thing that you're seeing more than anything? Because a lot of these are probably young kids, right? Maybe teenagers, early 20s, something like that. What's that one thing that you could maybe pass on to people watching where you're like, a lot of people come to me with this, but they should probably think about this or this?
I think the thing that I got from all the young people on the train was passion and ideas and feeling like they can do something with the idea, being very confident with the idea. And that for me is refreshing, because when I was like 15, 16, 17, when I had an idea, the teachers would be like, nah, what are you talking about? You ain't gonna be doing that. What's an entrepreneur? You can't be an entrepreneur. And that sort of, every sort of oomph moment, from whether it's getting an MBE or getting the MBA from Luton, or hitting University of Luton, or hitting hundreds of millions of views, or filming these people. These are sort of oomph moments, and that have allowed it to sort of be what it is today. And I find that all the other young entrepreneurs, they now feel like we can be an entrepreneur.
Okay.
And that's what I feel like is really important, and the passion. So that's what I'd say to anyone who wants to get started, who's got an idea, is just to carry on with it and keep on going.
And when they see you and other success stories, it's probably different than 10 years ago when you were starting, because you didn't see people that had made it with YouTube channels.
Yeah, no, you didn't. Or you just didn't see people that, not even just YouTube, just entrepreneur business. Like, I'm involved in a healthy eating business called You Got, which is in the north of England. And that's with a fellow other young entrepreneur. I don't see that when I was 15, 16, other 17, 18, other young entrepreneurs sort of branding themselves together. And if it was, where is the content to be watched? And that's what I've always tried to do. I always want to broadcast that a little bit more. Not just me. Like, yes, I don't even class myself as successful, but people say, oh, you're successful and whatnot. But then I'd be like, can I put that? Yeah, I'll never say, I've made it or whatever. I just always trying to keep going. And that's what I'm saying about on the go. But I feel like there's other young people out there, and also older people as well. It's not entrepreneurs any age. I've always said that. So I want to try and use my influence to sort of shine a light on them as well. Because I think it's important to people to see more, and all ages, all backgrounds, all races, yeah.
Continue watching this fascinating conversation for free by clicking on the link below to visit our website, learn from the best minds in the world, and connect with a community of passionate people building the best versions of themselves. Just click on the link below, and I'll see you on the inside.